Hey guys, Joe Blue back again, doing a little season wrap up of season 1 of Marvel Rivals. I'm just going to show here some of my stats. Just as I got to Grandmaster 3 and got demoted to Grandmaster 3, I think I lost 5 games, I won a game, and then I think I lost 4 games in a row. Then I won a game and then I lost a game. So if we say I lost 4 games in a row, this is from this point here. So this win rate would be above about 50.2% or something like that. When I got to Grandmaster, I was just above a 50% win rate getting into Grandmaster. And you can see here my MVP rate is 28%. My SVP percentage is 37%, almost 40%. So I'm getting the best player on the team about 65% of the time. I've got a KD ratio of 6.01, top 10% of my KD. This is when I was getting into Grandmaster. And then I had a win rate of 55.6% Invisible Woman. And I'm pretty much an Invisible Woman main. So I think I played a few Cloak and Daggers at the start of the season. This is after because I was a Cloak and Dagger main. Cloak and Dagger got nerfed. I played Cloak and Dagger for a few games. Wasn't really working out for me. And so I switched to Invisible Woman. Got good with Invisible Woman. And I ended up with at this point, a 55.6% win rate, and this is the win rate that essentially carried me to Grandmaster. And now we're going to check my stats now. Okay, so these are my current stats now. I've had to end the rank on Diamond 1 after spending about 2.5 weeks trying to get back to Grandmaster 3, being unable to, and just having the increased amount of trolls on my team, people deliberately playing bad, and cheaters on the enemy team. Now, within the past week, my win rate has gone down to 46.7%, and my win rate on Invisible Woman has dropped all the way down to 49.6%, and my KD ratio has gone down a little bit to 0.588, top 12%. So you can see within the past week, I've basically either been dominated by cheaters on the enemy team or trolls sabotaging my team pretty much consistently for the past week, preventing me from being able to get back to Grandmaster 3 and basically completely ruining the good stats that I had when I got into Grandmaster. And how anybody can think that this is due to engagement optimized matchmaking is beyond me. This is clearly cheaters in a mad rush in the last week before the season ends to get as high rank as possible and play on their Smurf accounts and basically troll games. And basically I had this one game with this dude who deliberately trolled the game by the name of Dancer full stop. And I basically pushed him on his naming of Dancer full stop, claiming, you know, this is what cheaters use these codes and you're just a cheater who's basically trolling the game on purpose. When pushed on why he named his name Dancer full stop, he sort of stumbled over himself and said, my mate named my account for me. This is what this dude is saying. He's saying his mate named his account for him, because, you know, everybody gets their mates to name their accounts, and when they do, you take really great names and go, right, I trust you with all the power vested in me onto you for you to name my account and christen it. What would you call my account? Dancer full stop. Great, genius, brilliant, I love it. Like, it just doesn't happen. It makes no sense. The reason why he's got a full stop like in his account name is because it's either agreed upon cheater code so that cheaters can identify they're a cheater, or it is the naming convention used by either the company that they buy accounts from, people who rank up accounts and then sell those accounts off once they're ready for competitive play, or the naming format that cheater providers use, some cheats that people subscribe to get accounts that are already leveled to be used with the cheats in some games. So it's either one of the 3 options, right? That's the reason why these naming conventions exist. You know, looking at my stats here, that this is due to cheaters and trolls that have done this to my stats, that have prevented me from getting back to Grandmaster 3, making my climb difficult to Grandmaster in the first place, difficult because of the cheaters. You know, I was getting games in Platinum that had 6 cheaters on the enemy team. And then we've got this dude here, Legend27. This guy's a YouTuber. He's got about 13,000 subscribers and is, at the time, a month ago, the #1 Invisible Woman in the world. So the best Invisible Woman in the world, pretty much right now on the leaderboard. And they've achieved one above all status, but they're currently Eternity. And we'll just look at some of their stats. We've got the Invisible Woman here has got 58.4% win rate. I had a 55% when I got to Grandmaster. And is in top 11%, 6.01. I was in top 10%, So I had a better KD when I got to Grandmaster. I had a better KD than this dude, and I had like a 48% or 49% win rate, but it was like just above 50 when I got there. And you can see that my SVPs, I was in the top 1.3% currently now, 1.7% back then. And I had like, more SVPs than like 99% of the population. And I was in the top like 95% of MVPs. So, and this guy's also got about a 60% win rate, right? Just like I've got about 6% win rate, but I had like a 40% SVP rate when I got to Grandmaster, meaning I'm the best person in a losing team. Even now I've got a 30%, still better than this guy, which means I'm consistently on the team with the worst players consistently, or the trolls, and I'm unable to grind, and I'm always by default the best person on the team a good portion of the time. Now I know people are going to say stats don't mean anything, it's the plays that you make. It's all true, but you can't just poo-poo away that the stats don't mean anything at all. The stats show that I'm consistently good with Invisible Woman, yet I'm unable to climb like this guy can climb. Why is it that this guy can climb and I can't? I mean, I've seen his gameplay, and I've not seen anything that'll go, wow, this is the missing ingredient to my gameplay that I need to be doing. No, he does all the stuff that I do. I mean, you can look at some of this guy's stats. Let's click one here, MVP, 35k, 5k damage, 14,000 damage block, 51%. Let's find one for me. We've got this one here, 44,000 healing for me, 23,000 damage block, 15k damage, 47.5% accuracy. Not as high with the accuracy, but the stats are pretty good. I've got this 42 KD one here. I've got 0 deaths, 18 kills, 24 assists, less accuracy again, 41%, 11k healing, 6k damage block and damage. Let's have a look at another dude. Stats, another MVP game. Let's look at this one here. He's got a 49.5% accuracy here, 20k healing, 10k damage block, 3k damage. Let's grab another MVP one, this one here. 55k healing there, pretty good. 56% accuracy, 20k, 18k. Let's just have a look at one more. Let's have a look at an SVP. We got one with an SVP, got one here. An SVP 0.4k. This is a pretty bad game, pretty dire game here for everybody on his team. And he's getting 11k, 44 accuracy, 7k damage block, 3k damage block. Let's just grab a random SVP of one of mine. Let's maybe get the no, it doesn't really matter. Actually, yeah, we'll go. I'll look for my my game that got me demoted from Grandmaster. So this one here, SVP. This is I was Grandmaster, lost it, got demoted to Diamond 1. I'm gonna have a look at my stats here. 18k healing, accuracy is pretty bad. Blocked 12k, damage 7k, 3.7 KD ratio, the best on my team. 12, 8, 18 stats, pretty good. Let's have a look at my game before that in Grandmaster here. Again, best KD on my team. 12, 7, 17, 22k healing, 43 accuracy, damage blocked, 17k damage, 10k. And look at the other one in Grandmaster, SVP. And 32 accuracy, 20k healing, 16k damage block, damage 5k, 3.33 KD ratio, best on my team, 12, 9, 18 stats, SVP. So, my stats are comparable. They're pretty decent. Now, I'm not saying that I deserve to be in one above all. Like, clearly you can check this guy's stats and you can tell on overview that he's clearly a lot better than me. But my stats are comparable to this guy's. I'm not saying that I should be in one above all, but I should be able to pretty much stay in Grandmaster, surely, and not have this issue where I'm running constantly into trolls and bad players on my team and running up against seemingly people who are cheating, like consistently, preventing me from being able to climb. Like, why is this guy able to climb and I can't climb? Now, you know what I mean? Like, the stats that I have, even these worst stats after a week of cheaters and trolls, of rampant cheaters and trolls, and I just can't explain like how my stats are really good for an Invisible Woman main, comparable to that to the #1 in the world, and this guy can climb to the highest rank, but I'm struggling to get out of Diamond 1 and maintain my position in Grandmaster. And all the games that I lost in Grandmaster were people trolling me. I was being trolled for at least 3 of the games, fully trolled. But anyway, I just want to go over my stats for season end. I'm going to play one game from my stream. Funny thing about this game is that this Porgs here decided halfway through the second round to just DC and just attempt to sabotage the game. A winning game, this person just decided to leave and attempt to sabotage it. However, it didn't work. I ended up solo healing and solo carrying the team to victory. Halfway through the second round, I basically had to carry the remainder of the game as a solo healer. I'm going to play that game for you now, and I'll catch you all on Saturday for Dream and Hunt Showdown, and there will be another Marvel Rivals video coming out sometime at the weekend, hopefully the weekend, maybe Sunday evening if I can get it edited. Got about 3 hours of footage to try and condense down to like 30 minutes or something like that, and that'll be out on the Sunday hopefully, and I'll see you on Saturday, so take care. GG guys, peace, I'm out of here. I can't believe that nobody can kill the fucking... They're full health, bro. Dude, can you stay the fuck still, bro?
Let me guess, your Namor's friends? That's much better. Psionic first.
I am strengthened for battle.
I've got you covered. Vortex field.
Not quite sure why Venom's pushing so aggressively on his own there, but okay, whatever.
This is real firepower!
I am ready to put on a show. Psionic surge. That's much better.
Medicine.
Feel the pull.
By the eye of Agamotto!
I knew I should have put my ultimate down.
It's clear I'm still
Only
needed
60
here.
seconds left. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Turrets blown. I'm infantry again.
Force burst.
Our enemies are here.
Feeling fantastic.
Couldn't use some now anymore. Use medicine. I'm doing this my way.
Thanks so much. Vortex field.
do that. It was like no choice.
Bionic surge. I am ready to put on a show. Vortex field. Feeling fantastic.
By the eye of Agamotto!
I got you covered. Let's psionic burst. Squids are on. Feel the pull. Clear the way. We've got trouble. Am I invisible? Clear the way.
Only 60 seconds left.
Glow up.
Idiot heals on the fucking ultimate activation. Why is it allowed to cast,
Thought you
but it
wouldn't
doesn't
see
affect
again.
me and I can die in that instance? And I
We
don't
need
get
to
it reset to
disappear.
50% like other people's ult. I get it completely taken away from me.
Better stop that vehicle.
Vortex field. That's much better.
Down to 30 seconds. There's still a chance to stop them.
I am ready to put on a show.
God of Thunder!
Bionic surge.
What?
Final 10 seconds.
Johnny, no! I'll make them pay for this.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Nice deep freeze.
That's much better.
I'm jumping in the air. I'm in the air, bro. Fucking hell, man. It's so frustrating. And it's funny how their ultimates beam
fight for my
onto people
family
no matter
until
where
the
they
end.
move, it goes to them. But when you cast Squirrel Girl ultimate, it misses everybody. Something I've always noticed.
Now or never. Stop them.
Vortex field. They look like they mean business.
Just a home in fucking.
Feeling fantastic.
By the eye of Agamotto!
No worries. Clear the way. A little help, please. Clear the way.
Final 10 seconds. He's stopping in their tracks.
Disappear!
You'll have to keep.
I am ready to put on a show. Psionic burst. I hate to admit it anymore. I'm going to miss you. Feeling fantastic. Psionic burst.
I unleash this Ashanti's power!
Clearly you needed some help. Feel the pull. Psionic burst. Clearly you needed some help. Vortex field.
Current score is 0-2.
One fucking gullible.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Just fucking go, please.
Round two.
Even when you can't see me, I'll still make you believe.
Fools! Do you truly believe you can stop my grand scheme?
Seconds before you attack.
You can see my frame rate like hitching and shit. I don't know what's going on.
You cannot save Yggdrasil, nor can you save yourselves.
Oh my god, you are such a huge star to the Badoon.
I am? Amazing.
Like, theoretically, we should have an easier time pushing because pushing's easier than defending, but
Sure. Yeah, Rocket's
not always the
sells some
case.
kits of you for like a fortune on Low Tiara.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Clear the way! I got you covered.
I was worried.
Am I invisible? Psionic surge! That's much better.
A bit of stagger.
There. Don't turn back now.
No worries. I've got your back.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Psionic burst! Feel the pull! I got you covered.
I am ready to put on a show.
Care to show some health? That's much better.
Maximum pulse!
Anyone going to help? Disappear! Vortex field! Psionic burst! You asked for it.
Halfway there. Keep going.
Denizens of the deep. Sayonara, sucker! That's the stuff.
Against the world! Psionic surge! Feeling fantastic. I don't give up so easily.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Feel the pull! Anyone willing to help?
Focused again.
I don't give up so easily.
Health would be good.
We've got trouble.
Get that vehicle moving again.
More health is never bad. Force burst! As usual, Namor only grossed me out.
I'm not sure what fucking Venom's doing here, man. This is like.
I need to heal.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Disappear!
I am ready to put on a show.
Us against the world! Anyone willing to help?
Do we have another healer? What's going on? feel like it's just me healing here.
Vortex field. Clear the way. No worries. I've got your back. Psionic surge. Let me guess. You're Namor's friends? Namor should be ashamed. Care to share some health? Care to share some health? Care to share some health?
Can anyone come back? I need a shield. Ugh. Like, we've got an AFK, bro. Got a DC, bro.
Anyone willing to disappear? Clear the way. Clearly you needed some help. Clear the way. Force burst.
That's the world.
Psionic burst. Fight harder. Care to share some help? Clearly you needed some help. I need to heal.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Let's hope those goats are ready to go. Feel the pull! Psionic surge! A little help, please. I am ready to put on a show! Psionic surge!
By the eye of Agamotto!
Disappear! Vortex field! You're grounded. No worries, I've got your back. Clear the way. Nice work, Namor. But don't let it go to your head. Psionic surge! I need to heal.
60 seconds left.
No worries, I've got your back. What am I? Invisible? Psionic burst!
I unleash the Ashanti's power!
I've got you covered.
Final score 3-2-2.
Long.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Prepare! Clear the vortex field! What am I? Invisible?
So heals 44,000 heals, man. This dude left. Dude sabotaging the game. It's like a winning game. We had a comeback, and they're like, "Oh look, we might actually win this game. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna troll now," and still end up winning. Like, bro, it's fucking crazy, bro. If that's not proof that I'm like I should be higher rank and I'm getting cheated all the time, I don't know what is, man.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.